Alright, so a couple days ago, Anime Adventures added in a new raid based off of Dragon Ball Z, which has 2 brand new units for us to unlock. Now, oh my gosh, it takes forever to actually do, but I do finally have, after several days of doing the raids and like half of them not even being the correct raid, I have enough for one of the units. So there's 2 different units you can get. There is Cell, which is needlessly complicated. You need like 16 of these things to actually evolve it all of the mythical. And you also have to get kills with the characters too. But the other units, Trunks over here, or Chunks, which is a much better name, I must say. You'll need 4 of these to actually evolve them. And as you can see, I have 4 of them. Now, a quick little tip I want to give. If you're going for these units, and you might as well do it because it doesn't really matter. Like, you might as well evolve Trunks if you're already going for Cell, which I'm mainly going for Cell, as you can see, I already have 6 of it. But a cool little trick I would recommend is that when evolving these characters, make sure to go in and check all their damage amounts on all the characters. Like, this one was the highest damage, 75.7 damage. And as you can see, all these others are much lower, so this guy will have a higher damage overall. As you can see, he has 696, and this is the way it looks like. It's a pretty cool character, but I need to evolve it. But to evolve it, I need something from the raid shop from the new raid. So I have to wait like 40 minutes for it to appear. Hopefully it's it. So I'll see y'all when the raid opens, and hopefully it does, so that we can buy the item. All right, should be spawning in any second now. Hopefully it's West City. The raid is broken. There's literally no raid right now. Alright, so now the raid pops up, like 27 minutes later. I wasn't even at my computer. I missed 3 minutes. It's the world, though, so West City, so let's go ahead and head over to the raid shop and buy a, what is it called, mini time machine. So there we go. So now we can go ahead and evolve Trunks, but first I'm actually going to run the raid. So that way I can, get some more points. I totally glitched it. Also, just so you know, first round, and we got no units. I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to buy the other thing too, which I need for the other evolution. So I might as well buy it in case I get the units early. All right, second round, and we got no units. Here is the third set of loot, and no unit yet again. And last round, and no units again. Literally, that's how it's been for me. I never get any units from these rounds. Alright, but now that we did the raids, let's go ahead and let's evolve Chunks. But before we do that, I actually have 2 rerolls I can do in the legendaries, so we might as well do them. And let's see if we get lucky with a decent trait. So the first trait is range 1, that is not good. And Godspeed. Oh, that's good. I like that one. I got lucky with Godspeed 2 units in a row. That's the exact same thing that happened on Jelly. That's funny. I think it was also the second roll too, but there we go. Godspeed on Chunks, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and evolve them. And I'm pretty sure we only need that one thing. Okay, yeah, we need 4 Chunks and the things. Let me actually unlock the other one. So, unlock, unlock, and unlock, and then we should be able to evolve it now. And there we go. So, 4 Chunks and Time Machine, and we gain 260% damage, is a very specific number, and Heat Dome, which is a special ability, and we get Super Chunks. So, let's go ahead and evolve that, and look at that. That is really cool. So let's see. This has 1,977 damage. That is a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, that's up there with all my other mythicals. And 6.4 cooldown and 18.6 range. That is very good. Now, I know a lot of people say this isn't like the best mythical in the game. Like, it's very weak compared to a lot of other mythicals at max, like the DPS and all that. But something about the unit is that it technically isn't an evolved mythical. It's just a normal mythical because it hasn't gone up to a 2nd rank. So if you compare it to like non-evolved mythicals, this is actually a very, very strong mythical. So you never know, we might get like another evolution. That'd be kind of cool. But let's go test it out because this unit is still pretty good. And look at that. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. So look at that default range. That's a pretty good default range on it. A nice little small circle AoE. So let's go ahead and place it down. And let's look at the first attack. That's pretty cool. He doesn't use his sword like I thought he was. I think the sword is kind of useless. Let's do the laser beam instead. That is really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, let's save him some money. Pretty fast attack speed though, 6.4 on placement, and normally it's like 8.5. So Godspeed was a pretty good passer for this one. But there we go, we maxed out the money, so now let's go ahead and start upgrading the unit. And by the way, this unit looks really good on this map, probably because it's from the exact same show. But let's go ahead. Let's actually start upgrading it. So the first upgrade takes us up to 3.6 thousand damage. That's quite a bit for the first upgrade. 6 cooldown and 19.1 range. The cooldown without Godspeed would be 8 instead of 8.5. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. Second upgrade is his first special ability, Burning Attack. 5.6 thousand damage, same cooldown, and 20.2 range. So there we go. Third upgrade is 7.9 thousand damage. That is very good. 5.3 cooldown and 20.7 range. The actual cooldown without Godspeed would be 7. Our next upgrade is 11.8 thousand damage. That is quite a bit of damage. 5.3 cooldown and 21.2 range again. So there we go. And then here we go. Here is the second ability, Burning Slash. By the way, I didn't even look at the attack yet. Here's the first upgrade's attack. Pretty cool. I like that. Burning Slash is 16,000 damage, 5.3 cooldown, and 22.3 range. Let's go and upgrade that, and let's see what the new attack is. Oh, that's pretty good, and it's a multi-hit. Okay, that's awesome. But look at that. That is a nice multi-hit. I like my sub-good multi-hit ability. Those are always very helpful. But let's see. Next upgrade is 19.7 thousand damage. 4.9 seconds cooldown and 22.8 range. The actual cooldown would be 6.5, so that's pretty good. And then at 26,000 damage, 4.9 cooldown again, and 23.4 range. We're getting up there on damage. 26,000 is a lot of damage. And by the way, it really does matter if you choose a really good base damage unit. On all 4 chunks I had, I chose one with the highest damage, because on the wiki, which is how I'm getting the actual cooldown, it's saying it's only supposed to be 23,000 damage. So that is a huge increase just from choosing the right chunks to evolve. I know his name's Trunks. I like Chunks better. It's a funnier name. But let's go ahead. Keep going. Heat Dome. This is the ability we got for evolving him. 32,000 damage. 5.6 cooldown. The actual cooldown will be 7.5. And 23.9 range. Let's see what the attack is. Oh, that's a full AoE. Oh, that's awesome! That's really cool. I like my sub full AoE attacks. I don't know why. I think they're all really cool. But look at that. That is amazing. A full AoE multi-hit. Oh, look at that. It was hit more than once. See? That's awesome. Okay, that is a full multi-hit. That's awesome. But here's the last upgrade. 39,000 damage, 5.3 cooldown, and 24.4 damage. 24.4 range. That is really good. That's a lot of damage. The actual cooldown will be 7 seconds, so it's a decent cooldown. Godspeed definitely helps this thing out. And by the way, just to let you know, on the wiki it reads 35,000 damage, and on right here is 29,000. Just because the base damage was better. This is amazing. How high is this damage? 7.4k. That is really good, actually, because I don't think it hits airs. Let me see if it hits airs. 1 second. Okay, no, it does not hit air units, so it's a pretty good ground unit. That's a lot of damage, though. I like that. I don't have to compare it to my other ground units, but that unit is actually a lot better than what people are saying. Like, if I compare it to Jelly, which is a very, very good unit that took me forever to get, the DPC on Jelly, at least mine, is 8.3k, so it's only like 1,000 less on Chunks. So Chunks is a very good unit. Chunks is actually better than what a lot of people say. I mean, if I did the actual cooldown, it's still 5.6 thousand. But like, that is actually really good. Okay, let's see what it is with boosts. So if you add in the 10% boost, it goes up to 43,000 damage. It goes up by like 4,000. And if I add in the 25% boost from Irwin, it goes up to 53,000 damage every 5 seconds. That is really good. So yeah, Chunks is definitely way better than what a lot of people say. Everyone says it's actually a really bad unit. Now, it might be worse than a lot of other units, but it's definitely not garbage. Oh my gosh. Now, we can place that a total of 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we placed out 4 of these. So we can just go ahead and have a ton of these full AoEs just going at the same time. Look at that. That is really cool. I like this unit a lot, actually. I like this unit a lot better than I thought it was. And this technically, yet again, this technically isn't a full evolution mythical because it doesn't have the little mythical glow that other units have around their border. Like this right here, as you can see. Kaloo is glowing around his border, and Chunks isn't. I don't know if they ever add another evolution for Trunks. This unit is actually very, very good. I like this unit a lot.